Hey everybody, time to play Canada's second favorite game show. It's called Prep This House. And today we're actually in my kitchen. And I am looking at prepping the kitchen for possible sale or at least upgrading for my family. So I've got in my expert crew here to tell me what I should do. And then afterwards I'm going to actually tell you what I am doing.
I think the important thing to note is if you're thinking about selling, like you can blow your brains out renovating a kitchen, right? You could easily spend $100,000 in this room.
Oh, 100%.
And no offense to your house, but it's not $100,000 kitchen worthy.
No.
So that, you got to be careful here. There's an ROI you got to think about.
Yeah.
So I think what we're going to talk about is making sure you're still in that window.
Yeah, and for me, living in the kitchen, having two kids here, I want to have a nice kitchen, but I don't necessarily want it too nice.
Yeah.
You
You don't want to remortgage the house.
No. So this has served us well. I've had it this way for about 10 years, but it's time for a refresh.
Yeah.
And whether for us or perhaps for the next owner.
So here's what I think would go a long way for Jordin.
Okay.
So switching out handles on cabinets, and these cabinets, they've got a little bit of scuff marks, and not to talk back poorly. I think maybe swapping out the cabinet doors, and I wonder if there's some different things that people can do. Can they just swap out a door? Can they paint these? Now I see there's some chipping. So
so let me jump. There's really three options.
Okay.
Right? You could redo the whole cabinet,
Mhm.
most expensive option. You can just redo the doors, less expensive option.
Yeah.
And you can repaint them, but I mean you keep this pattern which isn't sort of en vogue right now. But it will look a lot nicer. And then there's two ways that you can just brush paint it, which doesn't look that great, or you can take it out and spray it, which is not inexpensive, but say less than maybe redoing the doors.
Yeah. And what's the benefit of totally redoing the cabinets? Do they have to be just like falling apart to make it worthwhile?
So I think if you're redoing the kitchen, like the whole thing, you get to a point where you really can't salvage the cabinet.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like if you're just refacing it doesn't actually. No one cares.
No, exactly. About the box back.
There's no real point, right? Yeah. But maybe if you redo these uppers, then you would just put something here.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
But just keep these, especially if you're not moving the sink.
Yeah.
You don't really need to redo.
I think neutralizing the space might be good as well. We've got some of these details here and up here.
You're good, Adam. You're good.
Refreshing that a little bit, modernizing it. But I don't think you have to break the bank for that. Maybe getting a stainless steel vent cover here.
Jeez, you're on fire.
Yes, I'm thinking a lot about this. Now, the backsplash, like, depends. If you're looking just for resale value, maybe just a nice standard subway tile there.
You can also put these stickum tiles on now.
Oh yeah, I've seen some of those on YouTube.
Yeah, like if you just want to go quickly for sale, those are good.
Do you put them right on top of what's here?
And they look great.
Huh. Cool.
But if you're gonna live in it for a while, don't.
Right.
But,
What do you think of this amazing section over here, guys?
Yeah, you definitely need a pantry there.
Yeah, you need like some sort of a built-in, I think.
Yeah, and that's not
built-in that will organize all of these for me.
And maybe cover this stuff.
Yeah, and you can even do it like.
You can go right up to the ceiling.
Yeah, and you can just do IKEA. You don't need,
Yeah, do you ever notice in a lot of the houses we have in this area, we're in Little Portugal, but most older Toronto homes, the fridge sticks out like a sore thumb. There's no obvious place where a fridge goes. I've got that issue here, right?
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately. But the other thing is, like, you don't want to put full counter depth here, right? You probably want to do upper depth on both. You can even do like uppers with countertop, or you can do a full like floor to ceiling, like with open them up, and then it's more like a pantry. So
Okay.
If you don't really need the workspace. If you needed the workspace, I'd say maybe do uppers on the bottom with a little bit of countertop.
Right.
But you got tons of workspace, so maybe it makes more sense just to maximize storage, but still at upper depth.
I could just sell as is and let the people decide. Whoever buys it, will probably want to change it to their taste. That's what I think.
No, exactly. And that's the point. You want
Yeah.
people to be like, it's livable.
Yeah.
And when I want to update it, I'm not overpaying for a kitchen I hate.
Okay, so you want to.
Okay.
I think
All of
there's two more things
Yeah.
that we got to talk about.
Okay.
One is the countertop.
Oh yeah.
So the style of this countertop isn't in vogue anymore, but it would be expensive to replace, right?
Yeah.
So if you're doing what you're talking about, I would try and keep it.
Yeah.
Because it's actually a nice stone material.
Yeah.
And then the other question is appliances, right? So you got the white dishwasher. Maybe if you're redoing all the cabinets, you do a panel ready, so it's kind of hidden.
Ah, yeah.
The stove's fine. Like that's to replace that stove's going to be $1,200 to $1,500. So
It's nice enough too.
it's nice enough. Yeah, I'd maybe what I
It's
was
actually
saying-
$4,000. So it's, yeah.
Depends on this, but I just redid one. I got a sale for $1,200 for
Okay.
a similar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if you're gonna use it, you want to buy a stove you love. But if you just want to turn it over for sale,
Right.
there are less expensive options that look nice.
Great.
So there you go.
Okay. You guys nailed it. Honestly, for the most part, you nailed it. So what I'm doing or attempting to doing, and the only thing that you missed was, or that I am doing, and not if I was just a flip, I probably wouldn't do it. But I'm taking out the popcorn ceiling.
Oh yeah.
People
Okay.
hate popcorn.
Huh?
People hate popcorn.
So, and I'm taking out this bulkhead.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm essentially doing exactly what Adam said. That was great, Adam. What I am doing is I am going to change out the doors and the panels throughout, and I'm going to go with different boxes here.
Yep.
Okay. Now the reason for that is I need to match, because originally I was just going to paint. I need to match something over there.
Yeah.
So I was going to have two different styles, and I didn't want to do that.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is we're going to change out these. We're going to take these out, subway, and take out this cheesy trim.
Okay.
Yeah.
Exactly. Subway tile throughout. And Adam, to your point, we're going to have a great stainless range
Beautiful.
right there.
Yeah.
Okay, so some new cabinets there, just Paul, like you said.
Yeah.
Now, the question is, I'll try to get some kind of black maybe to match over here. It won't be exact. But overall, it's going to match the cabinets and the poles and what have you.
Great.
We'll have smooth ceilings with 8 lights, or excuse me, six recessed lights here and over here.
Smart.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it'll be modern but classic.
Is it a big
And
to do to get rid of the popcorn ceiling?
popcorn ceilings, it's you can skim it. There are some ones where they try to scrape it out. Disaster. I mean, it's really hard to do. Or you just go right over top, as Paul said, you go for a thinner one over top. So, and we're going to be adding some lighting as well. So we're probably going to go thinner over here and then take it out over there, but we'll see. We might pull this down. We'll see. But it's a really good
Oh,
question.
see if there's any
Yeah.
height. Yeah.
Yeah, there might
Might
be
be
some
some
extra
height.
height there, right? Once we get out.
And the reason is they lowered the height on these older houses for heat, right?
Oh,
So
interesting.
Yeah, so sometimes there's like a foot or more up there.
Yeah.
Really, like,
Really?
Yeah.
Probably not, but it's
Probably
possible.
not, but
But there's
it's
some
possible.
extra
There
space
was in
there.
my,
Like,
there was in my house, yeah.
Yeah, because the ceilings
are
here
lower.
are 11 feet over on the old side of the house.
Ah.
On the addition here, we're at what, 7.5, 8?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So that might be there. So you can work with the contractor, and we have some contacts, but also there are services that just do those switch outs on the doors
Oh, that's cool.
as well. So I'm actually looking at both of those options.
Interesting.
But there are ones to do that, and there are ones just to paint. So, anyways, we've been through all of that. Hopefully, it won't be a nightmare for me because we have been through so many of them. But
Yeah, that contract is quick, so
yeah,
that's what I like about it.
start on Monday. Wish me luck.